Good afternoon. Hey YouTube. I am coming today with some products that I got from e.l.f. that I purchased. Some of them I purchased today, some of them I purchased a few weeks ago. I was supposed to come back on last night with what I got a couple weeks back, but I knew I was going to Target this morning, and somehow, even if I'm not going for makeup, I end up in the makeup aisle. Go figure, that's what happened today. Anyway, this is what I got. I got some brushes, and two of the brushes I got a few weeks ago when I went. One of the brushes I got today. The two I got a couple weeks ago. The first one is the e.l.f. powder brush, and this is from their professional line. Nice flat head, good for applying your powder, pressed powder. I don't really use loose powder, but I'm sure you can use it for that. Really soft. I haven't had any shedding out of this because I purchased the brush not too long ago. I did a little write-up on this on my blog. But I purchased a brush a few months back from Rite Aid. Took it right back the same day because when I got home and I used that brush, it shed so terribly it looked like I had a beard. Awful. But this, no shedding. I've been using this. I think I've had this for about a month. So, professional line, powder brush, $3. All of the brushes that I got, $3. The other brush I got a few weeks ago is a blush brush. And you see that? I love this because I like how it applies product. I like that the, right, it's not really a dome, but you know, the kind of angled head. When you're putting on your blush, it puts the product right where you want it instead of all around here. Like sometimes I don't have the best hand. I'm not a makeup artist, but I like my makeup to look good. And sometimes if I use a bigger brush, I'll have makeup all around there. Don't think I walk out the house looking like that, but sometimes that happens. But this, you know, it puts the product right where you want it, and then you can blend it up, do whatever. The other brush, this is the one I got today, and they do all come with this plastic sheath and in this little plastic case. And I said I was going to keep all my plastic cases so when I traveled, but ask me where they at. I don't know. This is their complexion brush. And again, same thing, professional line, really soft. These are really good. These are, you know, I'm not going to say they're up there with some of the really, really expensive brushes. But for $3, I haven't had a problem. I bought a brush last year. It was similar to this one, and I spent $20 on that brush, and I used it for a month, and it broke. The top of it popped clean out. Now, this one I've had for about a month. It hasn't broke, but if it did break, I only spent $3 for it, so I would be a little bit more, I wouldn't be as upset as I was when that $20 brush broke. So, professional line, $3. If you have them in your Target, I would suggest getting them from there, only because of how much the shipping is from e.l.f. I've purchased e.l.f. products online before and had it shipped to me, and it's not a problem. But if you're only going to get like one or two things, I can't remember how much the shipping is. I want to say it's like $6, or it could be more. If I'm only buying one thing, I'm not going to pay you $6 to ship it to me when I can go to Target and all I got to do is pay tax. So, brushes, all get thumbs up. The other thing I purchased a few weeks ago is their tinted moisturizer with SPF 20, and it says it has aloe, cucumber, vitamin A, C, and E. And this is in beige because apparently I'm beige. But to me, I don't know how I feel about this. To me, it's not moisturizing enough to wear alone, but it's too moisturizing to wear with a moisturizer. And it could be my moisturizer. I use Cetaphil, and I know this is really thick and really moisturizing. But when I wore it by itself, my face felt dry. When I wore it with the Cetaphil, it took me a few days to realize what was going on because I was out having lunch with somebody. We weren't eating anything greasy, but my chin was so ridiculously oily, and I could not figure out why my face was producing so much oil. When I finally was like, well, maybe it's because I'm putting on that tinted moisturizer and my moisturizing cream, and I stopped, I'm not producing as much oil. I know it's hot, too. It's been really, really hot here, so my face has been extra shiny. But when I don't use that, I don't have that problem. So I'm going to hold off on using that anymore until the fall time, until I'm not as shiny, my face is not as oily, because right now it's not working for me. The other thing I purchased a few weeks ago when I got the tinted moisturizer is the e.l.f. pressed powder. And the name is pretty much rubbed off of it, but because I've been using that. And this is in honey. I like this. It's a nice light powder, and pretty much that's all I've been wearing this summer because it has been so hot. Just put the powder on, you know, a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I might do some blush. And the thing too about the tinted moisturizer, it is light. I will say that. It isn't, you know, you don't feel like you're wearing anything. And the same with the powder. I do like the powder. What I got today, in addition to my complexion brush, was a minty lip gloss from e.l.f. And the color says Nashville. Now, I don't generally wear lipstick. If I wear lipstick, it's a color that's very similar to the color of my lips, or it might be a little bit of pink. I would more so play up my eyes than I play up my lips. This is just a gloss. It says it's minty, and on the box, let's see, it said something about giving you a minty fresh, whatever, yeah, minty fresh taste. I didn't taste any, no, I don't taste any mint when I put it on. When I put it on, it did have a little bit of a tingle, but it didn't burn. I've had some of that gloss before, like the plumping gloss or something like that, and it burnt the crap out of my lips, and I had to rub it off because I thought my lips were going to swell and fall off. This didn't do that. There was a little bit of a tingle, but it wasn't too bad, and I actually like the shine that I get. It doesn't make me look like I've been eating grease and make my lips greasy looking. It just gives it a nice pretty shine. And when you put it over your lipsticks, I'm sure it would do the same thing. And they did have a couple colors. Sometimes I might wear pink, so I might go back and get that. Professional line, $3. Last thing I got today, this is the box, the eyeliner and shadow stick. Professional line, this was also $3. This is the shadow stick, and hope you can see that. It says the color of this is purple, and that's it right there on my hand. And next to it is the eyeliner, and it says that this is plum, and that's that. Ever since I got that palette from NYX, I mean, purple, I love purple anyway, but this in that NYX, I think is going to be really, really cute, and I think you can do a really cute eye with that. And they had this in a green, and I want to say like a neutral color too, so this is good. Thumbs up for all that. So those were the products that I got from Target today and a few weeks back from e.l.f. Now, this is just something really quick I'm going to throw in. I don't know what it is with me and blue nail polish recently, but I got this. Can you see that? Let's see. That's pastel blue. And I don't even know what kind. Clean color. Came from the beauty supply store, and it was only 99 cents. And it was actually really good. I put it on. Sometimes, you know, you get some nail polish and it'll chip off same day. I did a pedicure with it, and it stayed on for 2 weeks. And then a couple days ago, I got that. Isn't that pretty? From Walgreens, and this is Sinful Colors, and it's called Why Not? And this was $1.99. I have this on my toes now, and it's really, really cute. And I don't know if Sinful Colors are always only $1.99. I think so, but they have a lot of beautiful colors, purples and blues and pinks and greens and everything. So if you like this, like I said, $1.99 at Walgreens. So I think that is all that I got and all that I have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, put them down in the box below or shoot me an email. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.